One of the many stars of Spider-Man No Way Home, Tom Holland, is very confused in regards to Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man's web shooters and how they work. Look, I'm just still more confused about how he didn't know electricity worked, but, I guess that was fault of the script. So there is a brand new book out there, courtesy of Marvel Studios and Abrams Books, and they go into what they discuss as the movie-making magic of Marvel's Spider-Man. And there is quite a bit on there in regards to pretty much everything Spider-Man related, but specifically how his web shooters work. And in there, they have a quote from Tom Holland in regards to his web shooters and the other Spider-Men. And he specifically talks about Andrew Garfield's version of the character and how, to him, those web shooters don't make sense because of their size, how tiny they are, the whole wind-up factor and everything. Because if you look at the ones that Tom Holland has, they're bulkier. You see how they work from a realistic standpoint. Like, if they were real, you look at those, you go, yeah, that kind of makes sense, right? Like, you can see how that works. Again, if you go back to the Andrew Garfield version, there's these gears, it's like a watch, there's puffs of smoke. They were going in a different direction, and I get that, and I appreciate that a lot, because I actually really like the Amazing Spider-Man web shooters. I really do. I actually really love the first ones, just because they're so unique and different, and I love the puffs of smoke and the red glow, but again, that's a unique take on it. But it's interesting that this is in that book, right? Where he's talking about all the different web shooters in Marvel Studios movies and Marvel films and Spider-Man. I mean, again, you know. And I will say I do agree with him from the whole bulky side of things, though. Like, I personally love the big, bulky web shooters. Like, my favorite ones are when Ben Reilly has them. Those. Just because they look striking, they're different, they're unique, they're very much a part of that costume that sticks out. In the MCU, one of the parts I hate is how they kind of hide them underneath the suit fully, and then you just get that little, like, I guess nozzle? Is that a correct word to say? The nozzle that sticks out? It's like, it's cool. I wish they were on the outside a little bit more, though, just so I could see them. I get why they're not, because then the villain could just go, might as well hit those. I mean, look at them. Right? Like, that makes sense, but, I appreciate what he's saying here. It's a good compare and contrast, if you will.